Testing, testing. Testing, testing, testing. Through my phone? Through my phone? Or through my headphones? Yeah. I mean, like right here?
No,
You can unmute now. You can unmute it.
joko to speak through it, or you need to put again the music.
No, I'll just speak through it. We'll test it at the end. All right. All right, no more of that bullshit.
That shit was fire.
GM.
That was fire.
GM. Comprende, señor. Comprende, señor. Yeah, look, you would never believe how fucking difficult it would be to plug in a couple wires into another couple wires and make it work through a microphone. But Elon, you failed once again. I've gotten past your security measures. The moat you've built around your castle is too shallow. I've just simply crossed it. The walls you've built around your castle are too low. I've simply hopped it. The gates at your castle are too weak. I've simply broken it. And the sword will soon. Well, actually, no. We'll fight to the death. Tuck, do you think you could beat Elon in a sword fight? Don't answer that.
Hmm.
It's a great day in NFTs. We're going to be taking a look here at OpenSea. We did it last night. Some crazy shit is going on at the moment. Some insane stuff. A kid called Beast pumping all the way to 2.3. Who the fuck faded this one? I did. I faded it. This 3D looking ass art. We've had some major sales, some incredible volume coming in, some claims being made that there's some fraudulent activity happening. I have no opinion on the matter. You should definitely go seek some information yourself on a kid called Beast if you choose to do so. It depends, though. I mean, look, what's more important, money or morals? Or does it even matter? Tuck, if a collection is pumping, are you asking questions?
I'm always asking questions. I'm not over here just focused on the money. I want to know what's going on behind the back doors.
Yeah, right.
Um,
What the fuck you
I'm
talking about, Tuck?
serious.
Yesterday, you're like, yo, you guys, I got this new collection. Alpha Beast told me about it. He's got these numbers. He's like, I don't know dick about it, but I'm super bullish on it. Yeah, fucking okay. So look, if something's pumping, you're telling me that you're asking hard hitting questions, Tuck.
Every single time, without a doubt. I'm never going to put one bit of my magic internet money into some bullshit on the internet if I don't know what's actually happening.
Okay. Well, you just happen to be better than the rest of us. Look, it's a beautiful whatever day it is for you around the world. It's a beautiful Tuesday night out here in Taiwan. It's a beautiful Wednesday morning to talk about some NFTs. So, thank you for spending your night with us. Hopefully, you can learn something. I'm taking a look now at a top trending collection. Have you ever heard of Alpha Sharks NFT? This is now a trending collection from March 2022. You want to talk about bad art? This might take the crown as being one of the worst I've ever seen. It's like 3D sharks that are like have huge triceps and funny looking hats. So just god awful. I don't know why some of these things pump, but they have been pumping. Uh, all the way down from, let's see here, all the way down from a 0.15 all the way up to 0.45. So a 3x basically in just like 2 weeks. So a 3x in 2 weeks, that'd be some crazy returns on the S&P 500. Crazy returns in the stock market. Look, once you go NFTs, you can't go back. NFTs are like crack. Once you start, you can't stop. Like, can you imagine going back to making like 6% annual? I mean, absolute snooze fest. Oh shit! You know, you turn on fucking CNBC, or no, sorry, you don't turn it on. It would never turn it on. You're like walking past a public TV, and they're like freaking the fuck out. They're like, "Holy shit! The Dow Jones is down 0.3% today." They're like jumping out of buildings and shit. The copier's on fire. He's like hitting it with a fucking fire extinguisher. You know, shit like 5x's overnight in NFTs. You're like, it's all right. No, I was hoping for a 500x. Actually, no. In this type of conditions, I would take a 5x any single day of the week. Beans now trending on the top of OpenSea at a 1.7 ETH floor. Huge spike in volume, 719 ETH in the past 24 hours. Look, we've seen both Azuki and Beans start to move. I do believe they have some sort of token coming out. Anybody familiar with what is happening at Azuki? Maybe Rugabond, Zagabond, Scamabond, Bagabond, Futabond is doing something secret in the background. I have no idea. I tend not to keep up with that collection. Look, we're out here in Taiwan. We went to the exclusive Azuki party here in the basement of a KTV, and leading up to the party, there was multiple messages saying that they were going to beat us up. And then as soon as we get there, they're taking pictures with us. They're giving us hugs. They're buying us shots. They're like, "Oh, come touch the skateboard." We're taking bites out of hamburgers that have gold in them. I mean, just a total, complete, and utter disgrace. Just why would you ever put gold on a hamburger, like a piece of gold foil? Didn't taste like anything. Got stuck on my tooth. Just absolute mockery. So since then, I haven't given Azuki any attention. You know, and then the next day we went to the Valhalla party. It was the same thing, except they sort of avoided us more. I didn't have a voice that night, and Alex was off of about 14 glasses of white wine and telling everybody that Alex Scamlin was a scammer. So I can't imagine why they didn't want to be near us on that one. But Beans absolutely ripping at the moment. If no one has any alpha, I'm just going to speculate. So we're going to go look at Beans. The art for Beans is questionable. I don't hate it. I don't hate this type of art, but I wouldn't really consider this a PFP. If I see someone with the Beans PFP, I just immediately assume that they can't have a critical thought. And it's nothing against them. It's just that it's probably true. Anybody with a Beans PFP cannot be trusted. That's really where I'm at the moment. The Beans are now moving to a 1.7 ETH floor. You could have picked one of these bad boys up for 0.7, not very, very long ago. But overall, I don't know. I mean, I know Azuki's doing some incredible things legitimately. That's not a joke. And people at this point have now determined that they don't give a fuck. Zagabond is 4 different people, including a woman. So I'm here on the Azuki website. They now have a new tab called Azuki World. If you haven't played with the Azuki website, pretty interesting. They have something called the Alley, the Ruins, and Halumia. And then something is yet to be coming. Halumia is sort of like a comic book, anime-looking metaverse, which is pretty interesting. If you haven't checked out their website, I encourage that you do. I think in NFTs, Azuki has one of the best brands I've ever seen cohesively. They've put it together. They've done a great job in that regard. And now they're starting to look more and more like a real legitimate IP. It's kind of debuting out in the world. I'm getting Legend of Zelda vibes from this website. And on here, you can actually interact with certain things on this website. You can see who owns NFTs. Like I'm looking at Dingaling owning these exclusive ones. So pretty interesting. It is pretty interesting. It is also cool to see NFT actually. They may not be building anything relevant, but they are building out IP. And you know how I feel. I don't think NFTs need to build anything at all. I think they need to build out marketing. They need to build out intellectual property. They need to build out brand. Because you can always build the tech later. And what I've determined, watching Tuck buy those numbers that you can burn and add them up to 420, is that nobody gives a fuck about anything other than price go up and more people buy in. Look, NFTs, it's simple. You can buy in, and you're just looking for that next idiot to buy it from you. The moment you understand that is the moment you'll go very far in this industry. You're just trying to find that next idiot to buy it from you. So in the case of Azuki, look, they got a sexy-looking website, ton of different collections, and there's going to be plenty of idiots that come down the line that will be buying this in the future. So if you can get in at a good price, I don't know. Tuck, you think this is a good buying opportunity? Azuki's sitting at 14.7 ETH. How do you feel about that?
Right now, I don't know. It's up, right? Maybe you wait a little bit. Maybe it retraces. I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't paid much attention to it, so I'm not the best to take on that. But look, I like the art. I don't hold any. I fuck with it, but I'm not very familiar with the project. So, at those prices, no, I think I would wait. But maybe it's just like super hyped right now. So maybe it'll, have a little pullback, but I could be wrong. I wouldn't take advice from this.
Does it matter to you, Tuck, as an investor, if a founder has pretended to be 4 different people in their past and rugged 3 collections? If the collection
Does
is
it matter to me? Yeah, it matters. I don't think, I don't think that's the best thing. Was it like a hard rug? Was it intentional? Is it? Are we just like looking at this at face value? Like what really
No, it wasn't
happened in
intentional. It
every
was
single one?
mental health related. They had to
So,
focus on their mental health
oh,
3 times.
three. Yeah. I mean, maybe you should have like taken time to like really, figure things out on the first one, if that's what it was. Like for the first time you got the mental health check. Look, yeah, no, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. I mean, maybe you take it, 3, 3, not 3, dude. Third time's the charm. But third time's the charm,
No, dude,
right?
no, not 3rd time. It's 4 times. It's a 4th fucking
Oh
time,
fuck.
dude. It's like Tom Brady, dude, going back for another another Super Bowl ring. I mean,
I
there's
thought
no
he was
doubt.
done, dude. I thought Tom was done, dude.
Yeah,
Now
dude, he's done.
he's
He
back.
fucked up big time, dude. He's like, one more season. The FTX thing was his biggest mistake. But who could have predicted that? I mean, I lost complete and utter respect for all those FTX shillers. And look, I forget how much he got paid to shill FTX. Uh, Ridiculous amount of money. He could have bought fucking half of Hawaii for that. But regardless, he ended up shilling FTX, lost a lot in the process, and so did people of the likes of Steph Curry, Kevin O'Leary. I mean, you look at these people. I mean, even Kevin O'Leary now is tweeting out the dumbest shit I've ever seen. But yeah, I mean, a ton was lost from Tom Brady, but whatever. He's still undisputed, probably best player to ever play that game. but it doesn't really matter. I don't really give a fuck. Sports are a hive mind, and you're a part of the matrix. Okay, so we're looking here outside of Azuki and Beans pumping. It really doesn't seem like there's much else happening. I mean, we have Doodles sitting at a pretty 5.5 ETH floor. I don't think anybody legitimately that's involved in the NFT community is messing with Doodles. I don't see them anywhere. We have Frosty as a Doodle. He's one Doodle. Doesn't even know what the fuck is happening with that collection. That's how you always know that they have a great community. What's up, Chem?
Yeah. Was Tom Brady the guy that made out with his son on video?
So outside of those collections, I don't really see really much else happening. I mean, look, we got CloneX at 5 ETH, and just from absolute disgrace. I mean, from its all-time highs. I mean, Units. I thought we were going to get some pumping. You know, BlockFi was up here yesterday trying to dump his bags everywhere. I saw that thing a mile away. You know, as soon as he was like, yo, it's a really good buy, you know, the technology is really cool, I immediately, if I had any bags, I would have been flooring them at that very moment. Anytime BlockFi is really telling me to buy something, I know it's probably already too late, but I'm going to try anyways to get out of that. Outside of that, we got Ranga at 1.4 ETH. Maybe Gordon Goner said something else about it. I don't know. Maybe. Trump trading cards sitting still at 0.66 ETH. I don't know. I could see me with Trump. Yeah, look at David. He's getting all fucking excited. He just stood up out of his office chair.
I'm annoyed. I keep telling myself I should buy more, and then it goes up again. That's the one I keep fading, and I printed at the beginning.
How high do you think these Trump cards can run? I mean, I think.
God, I don't know.
Think about the election, David.
What was that?
Well, I'm just saying, think about the upcoming election. I mean, I know it's going to be a close head-to-head with him and DeSantis, but imagine a win from Trump to become president. How much these things, you think they would pump if he became president?
Absolutely, man. 100%.
So you said
I think they'll pump even if he's in an election. I think that I keep talking myself out of buying more, and then they go up because I keep thinking, oh, maybe it'll go back to 0.4, and then it goes to 0.5. All right. It's going to go 0.6.
Well, whether or not how you feel about it doesn't matter how you feel about Trump. It's about how you feel about money, and I could see this collection doing some serious numbers. I don't have any update as to whether or not someone was willing or able to play golf with him or go out to dinner with him, but that's a pretty cool utility. The art is some of the best I've ever seen from these trading cards, you know, especially how there was, you know, watermarks in it and just like obvious glaring Photoshop mistakes. So super bullish on that.
I heard there were some massive wallets that were holding. I think the wallets were all tracked, and I don't think anybody went to dinner with him. It's just sitting in some random wallets.
Oh, is that right? Wait, it was illegally in someone, or not illegally? I mean, it was like inside.
I'm just
traded
saying.
into
I
someone's
think
wallet?
the company, from what I heard, I have to go back and get some information if we really. But from what the speculation is that the company that did the drop reserved or swooped up all of the one of ones and the uniques. I don't have that information in front of me, but that's what it sounded like.
Yeah, I mean, what a great use of funds. I mean, why wouldn't you do that, right? Like, he can go get dinner with himself. You ever go out to dinner by yourself? It's a pretty freeing feeling. Just go out one time, go grab dinner by yourself. Yeah, how many tonight? Just one. Just one. Yeah, I'll get a glass of wine and give me the pasta. Fuck it, we'll get dessert too. I'm looking at the wallet distribution. Top wallet, unnamed wallet with 1,000 NFTs owned for Trump digital trading cards. Next up, another unnamed wallet at 329. And then number 3, we have Lionel Messi. Congratulations, Messi. I thought you were really all about soccer. I guess you love American politics as well. Congratulations. 295 for Lionel Messi. Yeah, and then it seems to be in the high 200s for the remainder of these. That wouldn't surprise me, David, going in and sweeping them. It seems like there was a methodic plan. It had to be written on a business. It had to be written down, but I would seriously doubt any possibility of Donald Trump signing off on this collection unless he knew it was going to be fantastic. Unless he knew it was going to be one of the greatest collections. It was basically going to print a business opportunity. He's like, yeah, he would look. I'm not even going to try to do a Trump impression. We're working on it, though. But I would not try to do a Trump impression as to how he would react to them proposing this to him. But he's on record for saying that Bitcoin's basically he doesn't like Bitcoin, and then he launches an NFT. So I imagine there was some sort of business strategy that would pretty much prove a gain for him. Or pretty much prove a win for him.
Mark, do you think other candidates in the presidential candidates are going to be coming up with their own NFTs?
I hope not. I really hope not. Maybe. Actually, I don't know. I kind of hope so.
I got a free Biden one or a Let's Go Brandon one with the Trump. They airdropped a couple others that I just floored.
Nice.
But the Let's Go Brandon one, awfully horrible. Very, very bad.
Nice. Excellent. I didn't even know they made those. So, look, we're moving down here. Something I'm just seeing now. On-Chain Monkey making some significant moves. On-Chain Monkey is basically on par with some of the worst art I've ever seen in my life. Looks like they're launching a collection to the Monkeyverse, which is a DAO, a community DAO with missions and the banana economy. So there we go. I'm trying to see if there's any up-to-date information, any announcements coming out of them. Look, out of On-Chain Monkey, we've seen basically all-time high volume recently, and a floor pump from 0.75 to 1.9. We're currently sitting at a 1.9 floor on On-Chain Monkey. Anybody have any alpha on On-Chain Monkey? Anyone seen any announcements from them? I'm kind of curious. Does anyone even rep this collection anymore? You ever see On-Chain Monkey? It's like that 2D. It looks like a fourth grader made it. Actually, no, that's an insult. It looks like a second grader made it. Let's see here. Okay, On-Chain Monkey will be... Oh, shit. On-Chain Monkey is going to be the first 10K collection to be inscribed on Bitcoin. So it looks like they're moving their NFTs to Bitcoin. All 10K of them. Holy shit. Is that where we are? I've seen now Bored Ape Yacht Club owners are now bridging their Bored Apes to Bitcoin forever. An unredeemable, an unretractable transaction, an unretractable transition. Tuck, what do you feel about collections moving over to Bitcoin? I mean, is this just a gimmick? I mean, why in the fuck? I'm not going to put my opinion all over it because I'm right. I want to hear what you say. What do you feel about people moving their apes and gods and random collections to Bitcoin?
I could be so wrong, but I just think it's I think everyone's just hyped up on the Kool-Aid, and everyone's like, "Oh, this shit's gonna be crazy." I don't know all the details about the inscribing, just from what I've heard on these fucking spaces, and what Alpha Sand has told me, because motherfucker, oh, is he here? No, he's not. But look, no, I don't think it's a good move. I think maybe you should just, hold what you got, and maybe take profits if you need to take some profits, but putting it on a where you can't like sell it like right now, I don't know about that. Especially if you bridge it over and it's like, what if it gets like lost in the bridge? Like, I don't know. It's like a lot of scary shit could happen, and then what if you just lose that asset? That would suck.
Yeah.
But I don't know. People,
What did Alpha
people
Saiyan tell
like
you? What did Alpha Saiyan tell you, that crazy motherfucker? What did he tell you?
that he's always like he always comes into spaces late at night and he's like, yeah, dude, I'm in like 45 discords right now. And I'm like, 45 fucking discords, dude, what are you doing? How do you keep up with all that shit? He's like, yeah, you just gotta trust the people and everything. And that's what I keep hearing. You have to like trust the person on the other end to send you something back. And that just sounds a little sounds a little crazy to me. But apparently I'm still kind of new here, so apparently stuff like that was happening a few years back, like on ETH when the stuff was getting started. It was something similar to that, is what I've also heard. Now, Alpha Saiyan didn't say that part, but I don't know how much that is true. So maybe someone that's been here a bit longer knows. Do you know about that, Bark? Were people doing that type of stuff in the beginning with ETH, or no?
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me. But if there's one thing I've learned now, Tuck, is that I can no longer trust strangers in Web3. It just is what it is. Even the people that are given the most trust tend to be the ones that abuse it the most. You have your favorite founders, your favorite influencers, those who are actually have the most responsibility to be trustworthy and to maintain trust are typically the ones that tend to break it the fastest. And in many ways, they're able to conceal them breaking said trust. Look, I might just be hurt. I might just be heartbroken. It is Valentine's Day. I don't know if you went on a date tonight. I don't know if you went on a date with yourself. That's okay as well. Self-love, mental health, whatever, just like Zagabond. But it is Valentine's Day. But one thing I don't love is people being pieces of shit. and I see it a lot here in Web3. And I've been on the lookout more and more and more. My bullshit meters have never been up higher. This bear market has brought out some of the worst behavior I've ever seen in Web3, and it is a shame. It is an absolute shame because the bear market this is when we should be, not fucking wag me bullshit, but this is when it's important to find your group of people, your network of people, build it out strong. Build out your little network of people, build out your group of people that you can trust and people that you can confide with and work together with. Because when the bull market comes back around, if it does come back around in the near future, that'll be your opportunity to have a group that you can semi-trust, at least more than the next guy. I'm looking at Loud Punks. The collection has revealed, holy shit, down bad. I mean, really, really Rolling Loud? Have you guys seen this art? Oh my God. I'm going to pin it to the top. I'm going to show you what this art looks like. You can tell me as to whether or not you think this is good. The collection is now falling even further.
Yo, what the fuck is this? What
Dude,
is this shit?
Fucking watermelon head ass. Do you like this,
What
Tuck?
the
You like this
fuck?
art?
No. No.
Dude, you're going to hurt the artist's feelings.
It looks like a worse version of the fucking. It's like a shit version of the fucking Kid Called Rug things. What in the world is going on here, dude?
Well,
David, David. Oh no.
I sold mine before they revealed. Thank God.
Oh yeah. Good shit, dude. Good shit.
wait. What did David have to do with these things? David, did you make these? Or you just had some?
No, absolutely not. I probably could have done better.
Okay, well, I just pinned them to the top. You can let me know, chat. Would you use this as a PFP? Look, maybe we're wrong, Tuck. That's the important thing. We got to get out of this echo chamber. You and I think the same thing. Look, watch. We'll say the same word on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Tomatoes.
No, fuck. Really? I would have never
No,
said
I
that
know.
word.
I was supposed to not. Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say?
Well, it was supposed to be
were you gonna
silent.
say?
Silent. I was gonna say we did it in sign language. Okay, well,
Damn.
I'll pull that off in
I
like 2
ruined
weeks.
the joke, but I think I was like trying to ruin the joke on purpose. I was like, maybe I should stay silent.
Well,
but it would
look,
be
I'll
more
just make that
funny
joke
if I
again in
acted
2
like
weeks.
an
Everyone
idiot.
will forget. I'll just make it again in 2 weeks. No one will remember. So Loud Punks are now completely falling from the fucking sky. I think they should have done a pass. I mean, not everything needs to be a PFP. I can almost assure you that you will not be seeing these as a PFP. Look, you got a fucking laser eyes, like 2 up from the floor. They're doing smoke rings? I mean, what in the fuck? I mean, I guess it's like the target market. I mean, but why not just make these like covered in glitter, like trying to flex on Instagram with 10K fake followers to get into a secret party in which everyone is going to be just completely fucked up and obliterated and never mind. Love Rolling Loud. Love if you go there. It's super fun. Ryan, what do you think of this art? Would you use this as a PFP?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say it's exactly on brand in my opinion. Like this is what an MFer that goes to loud, like Rolling Loud looks like. I mean, it's like the ski mask girl on TikTok, bro. It's perfectly on brand in my opinion.
Perfectly on brand for Rolling Loud. Yeah, that makes sense. See, I don't know if the average Rolling Loud MFer is going to be able to figure out how to buy one of these, but I don't think that was their target. See, this is the thing. Your target market is so important. And the majority of companies that come in here and I see try to do something do not understand the market at all. They're trying to market towards their Web 2 audience. I mean, we see it with Chris Brown. We've seen it with Cristiano Bologna. Just complete misdirection of who they need to be marketing to. Rolling Loud was closer, but they were not actually marketing towards Web3 properly. I mean, they tried to with the PFP, but I think that they fucked it up. I think they should have done something on Polygon, something way easier to understand with an onboarding ramp. And they should have done like a pass. I mean, they should have called me up, but they didn't. They tried to do their own thing. They failed to sell out a collection. Now the floor is below mint, an absolute L, unless you're David, which you sold above. Speaking of absolute L, these Digidaigaku Dragon Eggs now down to a 0.26 floor, continuing to fall. I don't know. Are these supposed to hatch? Is there some sort of hatching mechanism with these bad boys? Some little Game of Thrones action would be cool, but it seems to me, looking at all these collections from not only Digidaigaku, but this whole entire like product matrix of collections, it doesn't seem like they've done anything at all yet. So maybe we're in for a surprise. But it doesn't surprise me because NFTs haven't done anything yet. A new collection called Mecha Drivers on the homepage of OpenSea. Art is okay. It's all right. It looks like some Power Rangers action. Now I'm scrolling down further. They're getting worse. They're getting worse. I don't think 3D faces need to be included in PFPs. That's just my opinion. Tuck, what do you think about 3D PFPs? Ones that even have like faces in them.
I'm not a fan of it. I'm really not a fan. I don't know. I like the two-dimensional. I don't like the 3D stuff. It just seems like it's always something that's like some, I don't know, they give you this like this roadmap and like we're gonna do this or this and it's gonna be this, and it's always all these promises and it's like, oh, cool 3D art, and then it normally just goes to zero.
What about utility for the
That's just my
metaverse?
opinion.
What
Utility
about
for the metaverse? Because
yeah,
it's
man? What about
3D.
running around in the metaverse, fucking smacking people and shit in 3D?
What metaverse are we going to?
Dude, quit metaverse watching me. Just don't worry about it.
I mean, what metaverse are we
Any
going to?
metaverse that
So
you
why the
want.
fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you can build this shit out all day, but like until we got a metaverse, everyone's going to. I mean, what's the
Dude, the
use?
metaverse. You know
We
what?
just
You don't want to know what the
trying to save.
metaverse is, dude? It's fucking Roblox. You ever talk to anyone that's
True.
like under the age of 14, dude? No, you haven't because they're playing Roblox and you're less stimulating than cops and robbers. Dude, you got kids now, you know, there's like these virtual real estate gurus. I mean, they're literally like they're in game, they got suits and shit. They're selling beachfront property in Roblox for numbers that would absolutely shock you. Little beachfront property. Like my cousin plays Roblox. I was watching them play the other day. I mean, there was literally police brutality. They were playing cops and robbers. They're beating the shit out of this one kid. Yeah, I mean, they took it way too far. I mean, he was getting, yeah, I mean, it was bad. I mean, it was legitimately bad. I mean, they think it's real life now at this point. These younger generations, man, it's super interesting to watch. But Roblox raises a good question as to whether or not people would engage in a metaverse type behavior, metaverse type game. I think it's there. I mean, it just matters. Can you get the right context and who's going to be playing these? Do you think this is my problem with other side? Okay, Tuck.
It's too fucking expensive. What do you mean?
What other side?
I mean, I don't know. You think all these kids are gonna come out of pocket on and play this shit?
Well,
You think all these
I
like
think other
adults are
side's
gonna have
supposed to
time
be.
to
I
sit
think
and
other
play?
side is going to be free. I think if you're a owner, you like own
Oh,
assets in
well,
other side. Yeah, you could be the owner of land and apes and stuff. But I
what
think
if
as
you?
a player, you could play it for free.
Okay, well, that would be interesting. Why wasn't Dookie Dash free?
Why wasn't Doogie Dash free? Because why make it free when you could charge $4,000 to play?
Hmm.
That's
I
right.
don't know. Maybe you could have a lot more people play, like the public play, and then they could pay for boosters as well with ApeCoin, and then you just open the gates more to that many more people, and probably make more money at the end of the day, right? Or am
So,
I just reaching?
well, here's my problem with these metaverses, Tuck. These metaverses are building a game for adults. If there's one thing I know, who's going to be the primary target market for metaverses? It's going to be kids, dude. Like, it's literally going to be kids. So if you were building a metaverse, why would you not be building it towards the upcoming generation of like 8-year-olds to 15-year-olds? That's gonna be your primary target market, dude. Remember, just look at Minecraft, and look at Roblox. Metaverse games will definitely succeed. There's no doubt about it. I mean, they'll definitely succeed. Now they just need to be marketing properly. I think they need to be cuter. I think they need to be more fun. And this is a big moment for Yuga. You know, everyone always says, "Don't fade Yuga. Don't fade it. Don't fade Yuga." But if they cannot manage to make a insane metaverse, I think it's going to spell some downside. I mean, the games are very difficult to pull off, Tug. I mean, how many games do you play? You just got a new PC. What kind of games are out in the market at the moment? Is there anything that's like shocking and amazing, or is it pretty much same old, same old?
It's the same shit, dude. I got this. I'm like, I haven't played a game in fucking 6 months, like 6, 7 months, I'd say, probably longer than that. And I'm like, I hop on here, I'm getting all this shit set up, and I'm like, all right, download the games. I'm like looking at games. Nothing really new. There's like what the Fall Guys, and there's uh, I don't know. There's a few games, but it's still like what? It's like Call of Duty, Fortnite, Warzone, Apex, fucking Minecraft. Um, I don't know. There's a few like other small games. But other than that, I don't know. That's just like that's me though. I mean, maybe there's other games that people are playing, but from what I'm just like I don't know what I'm seeing a lot of people play and like videos on YouTube and whatnot. That's what I've been seeing. Nothing much other than that.
Well, I've got up here the top 10 video games of all time. Top 10 video games top 10 video games of all time according to sales. Pokemon Generation 1, not surprising, at 47 million. Pokemon Generation 1, sort of a metaverse in itself, not interoperable with other players, but the tech wasn't there. Super Mario Bros. At 48 million. That old ass game, all the boomers, hey, what do you guys do? You ever remember those sleepovers? The mom would walk in, you'd be playing games, she'd be like, what do you guys doing? You playing Mario? Meanwhile, you're like in the strip club in Grand Theft Auto, like throwing out, you're like, oh shit, you pause it, mom's coming in. Nope, no one else. Okay. Overwatch at 50 million sales. And then they also just made Overwatch 2. I mean, why the fuck not? Overwatch 1, it was a great success. Can we continue just updating the game, making it good? No, fuck it. Let's make Overwatch 2. Oh, but it's a free-to-play. Okay, very nice. So 50 million copies. Up next, Red Dead Redemption at 50 million sales. Not surprising there either. Metaverse type game as it's well. MMO, not MMO, RPG. Oh, just an RPG. MMO is mass market. What is MMO? Some nerd. Come off mute. Go ahead. Massive market online. Massive multiplayer online. There we go. Massive multiplayer online RPG role-playing game. Up next, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Edition. Gotta love Mario Kart. My roommate used to play Mario Kart alone, which is where if he didn't get first place, every position he got under first place, he would chug an entire beer. So he would just put it on highest difficulty and get hammered on a Tuesday. Okay, next, PUBG. We're no longer roommates. Up next, PUBG, 75 million sales. It's a battle royale, just this massive world. Again, sort of like a metaverse style game where you're interacting with other players. So Wii Sports, 82.9 million. The population of California. That's not accurate. Up next, Grand Theft Auto 5 at 175 million sales. Holy shit. My cousin takes Grand Theft Auto cars and puts them in Farm Simulator. He just takes the 3D models and then puts them in Farm Simulator and sells them on Reddit. So if you think if you're not accomplishing anything in your life, you're right, because now there's 12-year-olds that are more successful than you without the weed. Up next, Minecraft at 238 million sales. Holy fuckity fuck. April 2021 is sold. As of April 2021, it sold 238 million copies. I bet they've added a pretty nice number of game sales on top of that. But they're on Xbox. They're on every console. Every single kid in the world has played Minecraft. In fact, I think it's pretty rare to find somebody that hasn't played Minecraft. Now, number one selling game of all time. I'm not going to say what it is. I'm going to ask you, Tuck, what do you think the number one selling game of all time is?
The number of all time? Shit, dude. Oh fuck. I don't know. Is it Mario? Something? It's gotta be a Mario game, right?
We've already said Mario. What do you think?
Yeah, it's
I
Mario.
guarantee
Mario
you
game.
played it. I guarantee you played it.
You think so? What's it on? What's the is it played on everything? Can you play
It's
it on
available
every
on
platform?
all platforms.
Pac-Man.
Nope. Good
hmm.
guess though. But no, not even on the top
No.
10.
Ooh, what, Fortnite? No.
Also a good guess,
No.
but you couldn't be more wrong.
Hmm.
Okay. Obviously, you're not a nerd. Let's pass it off to a nerd. Chum, I feel like this is in your wheelhouse. Number one selling game of all time. What is it?
Solitaire.
Close. We're in that genre. We're in the ballpark. We're in the ballpark.
Minesweeper.
Nope. Nope. Selling game. It wasn't just preloaded. Let's pass it off to Ethan. I feel like Ethan, I don't even know. Do you guys have electricity in Canada to even play games? Probably not. We'll pass it off to Benji. Benji, top selling game of all time.
I don't know if it's sold, but I know RuneScape was pretty popular.
Incorrect. Incorrect.
Is it Call of Duty? What is
Good
it?
guess.
What?
No, we're
Minecraft?
doing this
Guess it.
together.
Give me my guess.
People are looking it up now. You fuckers. You can't have any fun. You can't fucking figure it out. If at this point, if you say it, you looked it up. All right, Dub. Number one selling game of all time,
World
and it's
of
not.
Warcraft.
No, and it's not Balloonsville. No, it's not World of Warcraft. Or what's
Yes,
that
it
game where
is.
you would like shoot the monkey with the balloon? You'd like fly. Was it? You know what I'm talking about?
Balloon
On the
Tower Defense.
yeah, balloon tower defense. No, it's not balloon tower defense.
Minecraft.
Minecraft was number. Who said
Tetris.
that? Who said that? They're gone. Who said it?
There's Tetris.
Me.
Yeah,
There's
you're gone.
I said it.
mine.
You're gone. We said Minecraft was no. I'm kidding. Minecraft was number. Dude, we said Minecraft about a minute ago at 238 million. Okay, here it is. Nobody knows their gaming history. It was 520 million sales for Tetris.
I said it 3 times.
You looked it up, Kiss, and you said Pac-Man.
Did it?
Look,
I
if
swear
I
on my
if, look,
kids.
Kiss, if
Listen,
I got
so
a
I'm
Kiss,
giving
if I got
no
500 guesses, I'd probably get it as
go.
well. I mean, you were just
Serenity
throwing,
now. Serenity now.
She did not
Serenity
correct
now.
me.
Serenity now. I swear to God, if I lie, God strike me dead. I swear. I'm so smart. That's
Okay,
great,
well,
guys. I got
Google
it right.
screenshot that Google search history because I guarantee we'll see the top-selling game of all time as the most recent result. New game coming out while we're on the topic of gaming because NFTs are just absolutely so exciting. This new game, Hogwarts Legacy. Anybody played Hogwarts Legacy? This is a new sort of like a metaverse game itself, RPG playing game around Harry Potter. I don't know if anyone played it. If anyone gives a fuck, what's up, Dub?
Is there PvP? If there's no PvP, I don't want it.
In what, Harry Potter?
Yeah,
Yeah, hell yeah, dude.
I can 1v1.
Yeah.
I can create builds.
Yes.
No shot.
Dude,
It's
did you see?
fucking wizardry.
No. Intern says no. Intern, no. Why not?
Fuck's intern. Oh, you're
Do
intern.
your mic.
How is your intern?
You do your mic.
Are you
Oh, it doesn't.
feeding
Yeah,
him
it has
with your-
multiplayer. It has multiplayer. Well, look, you can create builds. Maybe it's not PvP against other
No,
people,
but
although I do
co-op.
think it is.
PvE only, or is it PvP?
I think it does have multiplayer. You sure? You positive?
Just because it has multiplayer doesn't make it PvP, Burke.
Oh, okay. It's coming. It's coming, Dub. It's coming. But you can make builds. So
Nah,
sort of in like
that's
Call of
just
Duty.
gonna
Nah. Don't you have kids to teach? Okay, look. It has. You can create builds, and essentially like instead of building like a gun in Call of Duty with like a red dot and a silencer and shit like that, you can upgrade. You can have different wands and like upgrade your play style, and you could be like healing, or you could be like vampire. Like it's kind of like Skyrim but Harry Potter. Look, a lot of money was sunk into this game. They spent years building this. So you should not be talking bad. It actually, wait, it just came out 5 days ago. Holy shit. Anybody play
Probably
this
lame
yet?
as shit.
What?
It's probably lame.
Well,
I'd
I don't
rather
think so.
play Dookie Dash.
It's getting raving reviews. Well, you can no longer play Dookie Dash. I wonder if they'll
That's
ever
what
bring
I'm
it back.
saying. That's the point, Bark.
I wonder if they'll bring it back. Call of Duty has re-released Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2, so obviously they're just running out of ideas. I mean, how many times can you modernize Warfare? You know, apparently 55 times. Tuck, I know you've played Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Is it similar to the original, or is they just reworking the title just to sell more game copies?
Worse. It's worse. It's just worse. It's just the same. It's just the same bullshit mixed in with a little new like reskin. That's about it. And the movement sucks. It's worse. So I don't know. I don't know. It's all right. I've only played it a few times now, but it's not. I'd rather just play like the Warzone if I'm gonna play the Call of Duty.
You
But
mean the Gulag?
no, not the Gulag. That's where you're at, though.
You
We can
live
go
in the
1v1.
Gulag.
No, let's go 1v1
Dude,
now.
that's
Let's
oh
go.
yo. It says your location on your Twitter profile is Gulag
No, it says the snack cabinet. I'm always eating.
from the Gulag.
Okay. We have an update on the other side. I don't know. Apparently, people aren't looking this shit up anymore, but we had an update just less than a week ago on the other side. Okay. Yuga Labs' Other Side Metaverse hints at an upcoming 2D experience, Legends of the Mara. Oh, and here we go with no other details. Okay. Yuga Labs tweeted, after we returned from the second trip, Other Side, Legends of Mara, a standalone 2D experience powered by ApeCoin. The community decoded the top line on the poster as the Shattered Vessels. Yuga Labs chief gaming officer Spencer Tucker took over Twitter. Oh, sorry, Buster Cherry took over Twitter, and the community. 2023 is going to be a great year for the big company's metaverse. Okay, so pretty interesting here. Last December, the Other Side Metaverse announced that the second trip of the project is set to late March and is set to be a quote-unquote huge step for Other Side and will be more gamified and high energy. The community is excited about the new environments There's no doubt that Yuga is now focusing its energy and resources onto gaming. It's pretty interesting. Dub, you think this is the right move for Yuga, or you think they should just be investing in more parties, alcohol, and giving K Money a sweaty hug at A-Fest?
I think it does more for them. I don't see why projects try to innovate, especially one of their caliber. They're just gonna have a broken game that no one's gonna play, versus just throwing like packed parties and just having people sweat on each other with broken fog machines.
Can you believe people go to that thing trying to get laid? I mean, A-Fest.
They try to get laid. They go to wait. You're telling me people go there with the mindset of they're getting laid?
Yeah. Yeah, dude. You ever go to like the
It's like-
mutant chats? Like go to like the mutant alpha chat, like leading up to that A-Fest.
What's the ratio?
They're
Yo,
like,
if you-
I don't know.
I don't want to
Well,
go there.
I
But
mean,
what's
it's
the
2020.
ratio?
It's 2022, Tuck. Or sorry, 2021. You can do whatever you want. in this time.
2023.
Okay. Well, look, I tend to live in reality. You can live in a fake reality. Who's to say that it's actually 2023? Slave mind. Okay. So I'm now looking here with Dookie Dash. I wonder what's going to be happening with Dookie Dash, if they're going to be a continuation of this game, if they're going to allow it to, if people are going to be able to play it, they're going to bring it back. I have no idea. But look, I'd rather them at this point in time. I mean, they're fully committed to gaming. They've bid off on the gaming thing, on the gaming train. Choo choo, we're going in. But they bid off on the gaming train. It's too late to back out and do something else. I wonder if they are going to be doing A-Fest this year. Any confirmation or denial of A-Fest this year? What's up, Dep?
Can I borrow your ape?
For A-Fest?
Yeah.
Sure.
Wait, is your ape blacklisted?
Which one?
It's gotta be, right?
Which one? Bark?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bark.
Yeah, is it black?
That
I don't
sucker,
know.
You scan that ticket, they throw you out.
No, dude, you scan that
Oh.
ticket. They scan the ticket, and then they open up a special door for you, and they start feeding you grapes, and there's champagne, and there's a board of like select salamis and cheeses. Yeah, dude, this ape will get you very far. No, I mean, dude, it took me fucking 55 tweets to get Gordon Goner to follow me. I kept tagging his ass in NFT Inspect. I was like, oh shit, the number one Yuga asset holder ever in social impact, as basically the LeBron of Yuga. You're not following, so he finally followed, and then was posting pictures with like a bunch of NFT chicks in it. So obviously his priorities are in line. What's up, Dub?
That's a strat. Isn't he? Is he married? I thought he was married.
Girlfriend.
Can,
I'm just not
can you
happy.
be married and be an NFT founder
And be successful?
and be successful?
No, it's actually if you want to succeed in
Every
NFTs,
single-
if you want to succeed in NFTs and do anything else, I have news for you. It's probably not going to work out. I mean, there's a reason, Dub, you think your kids are so stupid. Believe it or not, it's the teacher's job. It's the teacher's job to teach the kids, not society or anything like that. But you're too focused on NFTs. Look, we're learning like algebra. We're learning like the hypotenuse. You remember SOHCAHTOA? You know SOHCAHTOA?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Civilization.
Yeah. What does SOHCAHTOA mean again?
I don't fucking know, dude. That's like 5th grade.
What? I learned that in 9th grade.
Really?
Yeah.
It shows how much I know.
It's like sine, cosine, and tangent. It's like sine, cosine, and
SOHCAHTOA.
tangent. It was like a part of geometry. When I was in
Oh,
9th grade,
geometry? I hated math.
Can
Well-
I tell you, please?
No.
well,
Come on.
I don't.
Sine equals positive over hypotenuse. Cosine equals adjacent over Yep. I did search that, so it is
Thanks,
in
man.
my
Okay.
searches of.
Thanks.
Alright.
Andrew.
But I didn't type it. I
Okay,
swear.
So it's basically a way to memorize like a geometric equation to try to find the like angles of a triangle. Anyways, I was in geometry in high school, and my teacher said that we were gonna have a special guest. And he's like, "Hey, we have a special guest. We have a actual Native American chief coming in today. His name is SOHCAHTOA, and he's gonna teach you a little bit about history."
Don't
And he-
don't do this. Don't bark. Don't. That's fucked up.
This happened. This is a true story. This was
I'm-
before Kansas. I'm just telling you.
I'm pulling up to Cincinnati.
Dude,
I'm
I'm just
psyched.
telling you. No, this is in Columbus. I'm just telling you what happened. I'm just regurgitating what happened. He said, we have a Native American chief. His name is SOHCAHTOA. He's coming in today. He's going to teach you guys all about geometry. Like, we had to get him. He's like, and then he was hyping it up the whole class. And then like with 5 minutes left of the class, he picked up his phone. It was like a fake call. He's like, "Oh, he's here." He walked out of the classroom and he walked back in with like a giant headpiece on, and then taught the rest of the class with like a feather cap on. It was bad.
That's so fucked up.
Yeah, it was bad. That teacher no longer works at that. Is no longer employed by that school district. So that happened. But I never forgot Sokotoa from that. What, Dub? Why you wouldn't do that, Dub? What about get your kids
No.
excited, Dub? Just because you're boring as
No.
fuck doesn't mean you need to take it out on other teachers.
That's so fucked up.
I'm just telling you what happened, dude. I'm just regurgitating the story. It happened to me. What do you want me to do? I had a traumatic experience, Dub, and you're now laughing at me.
Yeah, thanks, Park.
Dub, would you never?
Dramatic. You're eating that shit up.
Dub, you're the one laughing at it. I was just telling the story as it happened.
I
Racist.
can laugh.
Dub, do you not get thematic for your kids? You don't like dress up and like as like a pirate when you're learning about like trading and stuff, or you dress up as like
No.
a. Okay, dude. If I was
put on my suit and tie every day and I go to class. What?
wait, you wear a suit
If
and
they
tie to
wanna-
class every day.
If they want to dress up, they can go to fucking Halloween.
You wear a suit and tie every day.
Yeah.
Every single day.
I wouldn't do the whole headdress, especially with indigenous folk, because they've been, hurt enough by all of us. So we gotta be, it's just not right. You know?
Thanks, Kiss. We're in the middle of conversation, but thank you.
Dub, how you wear a suit and tie every day? Why haven't I been able to dump a suit on you yet? I got 10,000 of these
You
bitches
were
and I'm
trying
500K
to,
in
then
debt.
you quit.
I didn't quit.
You left.
Well, their suits are illegal in Taiwan. I don't know if you knew that.
No, I saw you and Alex had the
Yeah, we got arrested.
some poorly made
Well, I'm gonna
suits,
dump a suit on you at
suits.
some point. I got to dump a suit on you at some point. I didn't know you wore a suit
No,
every single day.
I'm
What about-
quitting. I'm leaving. I'm never.
What
wearing a
subject
suit
do you teach again? English?
English, yeah.
Oh God, dude, that was the worst one by far. Do you still do those
It's,
things
uh,
where you
well-
like sit in a circle and you guys like talk about a book, like peer review, or you have to like have like an argument about a book and everyone's got to talk twice? Those like circles where you sit in the teacher's there as well and you have like an
Uh,
argumentative conversation about a book.
There's like a Socratic seminar where
Oh yeah, that was it.
person led.
I can confidently
Um,
say I've done 8 Socratic seminars in my life and I never spoke once. I never read the book.
What?
Yeah, I
Well,
never
that's
read.
the thing. Like some students can't talk. Like they just don't like to talk, but they can write your socks off. So like I think it's important to weigh both of those options.
Well, I know that they want students to have the ability to think critically and have actual skills, life skills, but I disagree. With ChatGPT, I haven't had to think critically in weeks. I've been using ChatGPT for everything. In fact, this person speaking through TV is a AI at the moment. So this is not,
you know the level of conversations that are had now are just base level because of ChatGPT and because the kids don't read as well. It's just like talking to drones.
yeah. I mean, we're
It's
basically
terrible.
basically already Jones. I mean, if you watch, just go on YouTube and look up like any conversation before like 1940, or like any conversation before like these old maybe like 1950s, 1960s. Look up like old philosophers before 1950. The conversations, I mean, they'll bore you to death. But they put on their old coat and they get out their accents and talk about philosophies of life and sort of that sort of matter. It's pretty insane the level of critical thinking that they had, but I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing, Dup. I think now it's like, well, it's just not necessary. The ability to think critically, legitimately, it's not necessary. In fact, thinking critically only slows you down and takes up brain power. I would rather use my critical thinking for other things. When it comes time to writing a 7-page argumentative essay on 2 books I didn't read, I'll leave that to ChatGPT. I'll leave that one to ChatGPT. I mean, at this point, I know you already checked out mentally of teaching, so you're kind of just ready to just give this one, just kind of sending it in, just like loading it up. Has the school noticed your decline in performance?
Nah, I'm above. I'm the charts. I'm off the charts.
You're off the
honestly.
charts.
I had my mid-year review. they're buttering me up.
YouTube chat is asking what grade you teach. They say apparently people think you teach first grade. That's not true.
It would be great if I taught first grade. It'd
No,
be applicable to the space a little bit more. I teach 10th and 11th.
10th and 11th. Those are good years. Great years.
Great years. Those are phenomenal years.
Yeah.
Your best years, probably?
No, definitely not the best years. Look, school to me was a prison. I felt that everything that was done in school was against my own will. I actually felt like I was, every morning when I woke up, I actually felt like I was going to somewhere that hated me. And they hated me. My school hated me. I was a problem. I was a problematic child in school. Not like to the point where like it was like super bad, but to the point where like every teacher, I was basically like the kid that you did not want. I was the one. I told you yesterday or the day before, I wasn't the kid that just like was distracted. I was the one that got all the other kids distracted too. I was the ringleader. I would get the good kids to act bad and the bad kids to act even worse. We'd be throwing fucking pencils across the room, shooting people with hornets. You get a hornet is where you get a rubber band and a piece of paper, and then you stick a staple in it, and it's like basically like a little like a small tip at the end of it, and then you pull it back with the rubber band and you launch it. And if you build it right, they can go sometimes like 20, 30 feet at a very high velocity, and they would pierce someone's skin and get stuck in their like thigh. So yeah, so we'd be launching those. Like if the teacher would turn around at the whiteboard, I would like stand up, pull it back as hard as I can, launch it across, and like hit someone in the back of their shirt, just pierce through their shirt. And they hit me back, which is good old time. So yeah, that's what I was doing in high school, not paying attention. But yeah, but I can't blame it. And now I didn't learn a single thing in high school except the fact that school was a waste of time. Somebody saying Bark is a bad boy, you believe it. We're chilling. Whoa. All right, now that he's gone. We're chilling in the YouTube chat at the moment. If you haven't been in the YouTube chat, I highly suggest you go there. The text is great. The text waves are great. I'm getting interesting DMs at the moment. You need to stop blocking this, or you need to stop DMing this account. Please stop DMing this account. We'll not be accepting more DMs anymore in the future. Talk to you.
Rarely. Like I think I'm in like one group chat, and other than that, yeah, no, I don't really participate in the DMs. This account will never DM you.
Nice.
Platform, really.
I saw you add that to your bio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just got it.
You DM me though.
You DM me.
Touche.
Everyone DMs this account. I don't even understand some of the things that come through. Sometimes you just wake up and you check it and you're like, questionable.
I look
early in the morning.
Elon was engagement farming on the timeline recently, asking what are some updates that we could make to Twitter to make it a better place. I know for a fact they're not going to be implementing them, but at least he asked, showed me that he knows how to farm. So I look for Twitter to make some updates, maybe in the near future, probably not in the near future. It seems to me now that these other platforms are more apt to be taking in NFT content or Web3 content or content in general. Even though it's shadow banned, I think it's a better place to produce, and you should definitely be checking it out. Well, with that being said, hope you all have a great rest of your Valentine's Day. Make sure you spend some time with a loved one, significant other, and if you don't have a significant other, it's okay. You'll just be forever alone. With that being said, we'll you want to get that Wii shop or that Blockbuster going in the back? Bum 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 bum. You're in Jacksonville, Florida. Where did I go to high school? I'm not gonna reveal that's where I went to high school, but I did go to high school. I was a bad boy. Yeah, I was a bad boy. History to all the Web3 accounts. Boom. Signing off. Bye, DTWD. Lo-fi time. We're on Blockbuster. Cue John Mayer. No more John Mayer. John Mayer gets us taken down. Did it get us taken down? Was it John Mayer? Probably not worth it. We got to be on our best behavior, fam. We got to be on our best fucking behavior. We cannot do any more copyrighted music. Yeah. It's cold as shit in here today, isn't it? You're keeping it cold. Get some caffeine in your blood. Get some warm up. What's going on, YouTube chat? Boom. Marco, MCK, Zach, Wes, Lemon Cake. What's going on, Morty? Good to see you. What do you guys think about having people come up here and speaking? What do you guys think? Should we have people come up and speak? Some other voice people come up here and speak? Let me see if we can get someone up here. Can we get how many video streams can you get? 2? Just one other person? Unlimited to feature on here? Do you have like the UI set up already, or would you just makeshift it? Okay. Maybe we can get one other person. So I asked somebody, so out of pocket. Soul is only up. What are you talking about? Let's check out Soul. Is Soul up today? I didn't check crypto today. No, Soul is not up. Soul is actually only going down. Again, I have the predictions about Solana. I am pretty bearish. Where's the beer? Lemon Cake. It's 11 a.m. or it's 12 a.m. 12 p.m. So today we're drinking a Starbucks Nihama coffee. The rest of it is in, Pike Race black coffee. If you don't drink your coffee plain, straight, black, you're insane. If I wanted sugar, I'll go eat ice cream. Smoking, relaxing, dreaming of the future. I love you're on your YouTube now. Oh, nice. Thanks, DTWD. Yeah, these late night streams are, well, I guess this is late night for you guys, but I always liked watching late night Twitch streams, just like chilling in bed and chilling, talking about life. What are you dreaming about, DTWD? What are you dreaming about for the future? Nihama, doing great. Does Tuck smoke weed? I don't know. I think he's quitting, maybe. All right, can you give me the link, Gab, whenever you get a second? All right, so we're going to bring some people up. What's up, David? Good to see you. David, when are you going to start hosting your own spaces, your own streams? I think I've seen you doing some Alpha Beast stuff, but you should definitely be hosting your own shit. I feel like you'd be a great host. Does Bark smoke weed? No, Bark does not smoke weed. I can't smoke anything. I had a collapsed lung, but also I don't get high anymore. To me, it doesn't particularly make me a better individual. I feel like it slows me down and doesn't help me. Yeah. So the thing with weed for me, I feel like it makes me believe that I'm being more productive, but then when I've stepped away, if I'm getting high every day, I'm like, oh wow, this is great. I'm getting high, it's helping me be more creative. But then once I actually start getting away from it, I start to realize that it doesn't actually help me. Now that I've been off of it for several months, I feel like much more, I feel like mental clarity. I feel like a lot of my brain fog has disappeared. Now, if I'm playing guitar or I'm doing something musically or that sort of thing, I think it does help in that sense. But again, I don't like to create dependencies on those sorts of things. The only thing I'm dependent on at this moment is really just caffeine, but I do believe caffeine is good. A little bit. All right, we're bringing some people up. You just picked up a Rodecaster, David. Nice. Very nice. Cool. Good luck with your streaming. Let me know when you're doing your spaces. We'll jump up. Yo, a collapsed lung. That's crazy. Yeah, it was crazy. We was hiking in Colorado, super high. Had some sort of little medical thing and medical emergency. My lung collapsed and had to go back down and get surgery. You're dreaming of a lot, 2BH. $100,000 Bitcoin and beyond. Dreaming of a Jaguar Super Bowl. Wondering what the future holds for all of us. #network. Very cool. I think the Jaguars could definitely win the Super Bowl. Oh, there's Intern. Oh, shit. Intern Docs. You smoke every day. You're telling me the truth. Zach. Dude, I was the same way, man. I'll be wake and bake every single day. What's up?
Oh, I don't think I can hear you.
Testing. Okay.
Can you hear me, Mark?
Oh, I can hear you, chum.
There we go.
Do you have your video up? Are you going to dox, chum?
I'm here. I'm fucking.
All right,
I'm right.
we're gonna get you on the stream. Hold on, we got Chum up here, everybody. Yeah, with who is saying that you smoke every day? Yeah, bring him up. All right. Yeah, smoking every day is interesting. In the moment, it feels helpful, but now that I've been out of it, I was getting high every day. Yo! We got Chum up on Spaces, or Chum up on stage with the docs. This is the guy that's always saying the fucking sus shit.
Yes.
What's going on, Chum?
Nothing much. I was just listening to that space. That was honestly kind of painful, Bark. It's you guys are talking about the same shit every fucking day. First 45 minutes are talking about NFTs. There's nothing fucking going on. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
this is ridiculous.
David says one guitar. Dude, soon. I need to get a guitar. How long have I been playing guitar? Since I was 12. Chum. Well, Chum, you've officially doxed. The music seems a little bit loud. We're getting some. Who else is in here?
What's
Morty.
good?
Morty's in here. Hold on, Morty. We'll get you up here. Hold on, Morty. You dragging us through the washing machine at the moment. Yeah. I mean, Chum, it's brutal. It's brutal on both sides. You know, if there was things to talk about in NFTs, we'd be talking about them. We talk about a lot of other things on the morning stream. I feel like the morning stream we get to talk more about AI. It's a little more free, but the Barker Bite stream, I'm trying to keep people up to date with what's going on in the market. But yeah, I mean, it's difficult, man, because the audience is Web3. They want to hear about Web3 things. So I think the YouTube audience, like the YouTube specific streams, give an opportunity to branch out, and I enjoy those a lot more. Well, I enjoy them both, but I don't know. What would you like to talk about, Chum?
Dude, honestly, I don't really know. I mean, I am like a Barker by OG, let's say. So, like, I remember originally it was for like content creation and like growing your brand and doing like simple marketing stuff. And I felt like that was really useful for folks that wanted to grow their personal brand and all their socials. But like, I don't know. I mean, there's like not much to talk about. There's only so much you could talk about with like staying consistent with your banner and your profile picture and shortening your name, and you can only drill that so hard. I mean, I feel like what you were sharing like some stuff last night about like different artificial intelligence programs and stuff that's out there, and it was really eye opening because I wasn't aware of a lot of the stuff that existed, and I thought that like Chat GTP was kind of the pinnacle of AI. And I quickly found out that there's a lot of other shit that's like super niche, but also like it blew my mind that something like that existed that could produce high quality photos, or, I won't say exactly what it is, but you know what I'm talking about, Bark.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, Barker Bite used to be the content machine, and the algorithm was constantly evolving with Twitter, and the meta was evolving, so it was a lot more relevant to be talking about those things. Now with Twitter, literally nothing has changed. Like, the meta has not changed. The algorithm has not really changed. I mean, I wrote a thread yesterday sort of updating where the algorithm was at, but in reality, nothing's really changed. So there's really not much more advice that I could give that would be new and relevant. And
How
so
did
I
that
think
thread, sorry to
what's up,
cut you
Morty?
off, how'd the thread perform compared to tweeting out just weed?
Did pretty well. The thread actually did really well. Let me get an update on it. I think it hit. I mean,
Yeah.
dude, like, nothing will ever beat a good morning selfie, though. That's kind of what I've learned. The thread did 105 retweets,
How many
449 likes, 53,000 impressions.
Nice.
Bark, how many selfies did you take on top of the mountain? Like a 50 or 100? Like, just be honest with us.
I'll pull it up. I'll give you the real answer.
Thank you.
I took 3. Here we go. Elon Musk 420 tweet 1, 2, 3, and then the mountain. So there we go. I did one serious face, one smiley face, and then one Chad face, and I posted the serious one. I could have posted the Chad one.
How are you treating Instagram right now? Because like Instagram, as I know it, is like a picture sharing app. I mean, that's like the OG shit. But like now it has the reels. Are you focused on like bolstering your feed with typical like Instagram content, just like pictures, or are you mainly focused on creating the video content on there?
Well, Instagram has a pretty bad supply and demand problem, and it's also probably one of the most annoying apps in terms of user experience because of the amount. So when I say it has a supply and demand problem, there's way too many content creators and there's way less people actually consuming content. It's as simple as that. When you have that sort of position, it the reward for high effort is much less than something like TikTok. And TikTok is even now starting to fall into that position. So, and what I mean, so like on TikTok at the very beginning of TikTok, there was a ton of people watching and very few people that knew how to make TikToks. So if you knew how to make TikToks, like you would grow a channel huge and it would be very successful for the most part. On Instagram now, there's way too much content on there. Everyone's a content creator. You know, your fucking everyone's mom is a content creator. You know, everyone's your hairdresser is a content creator. Fucking garbage man, you know, makes content. So everyone's making content, but not a lot of people are consuming it. Not to mention, when you go on Instagram, sometimes the first post you see is an advertisement. And in terms of like a
Yeah.
user experience, it's terrible.
hmm
So like,
It's
yeah,
the
I
same
mean,
thing
like,
with TikTok.
yeah. But YouTube Shorts, if you have YouTube Premium, is a adless experience. So there's no
hmm
ads. So YouTube Shorts is now my preferred. And also, I think the algorithm is a lot better with YouTube Shorts. It's more encompassing. So, yeah, how am I looking at Instagram, chum? At this moment, Instagram is sort of secondary. YouTube and Twitter. I'm sorry, third. It would be in terms of priority now. YouTube is now the number one priority for platform, and then Twitter, and then Instagram, and then TikTok because TikTok is just getting shadow banned. Hard.
Got you.
Yeah,
Have you noticed on YouTube, it feels like when you post a short, there will be like maybe 60 minutes worth of time where you're getting views and then it just completely plateaus. Are you getting views that trickle in later, or is that kind of the case for you?
We're gonna get intern to jump in on here.
Let's go, intern. I've started getting like a little trickle on some
Mhm.
videos. I think like YouTube and probably all the platforms, I think they really do reward the consistency. Like once I was in last week or when I first started the YouTube, I posted one every day. And like by the fourth or fifth video, when those started getting views, then the old ones would get the trickle back. And my
Okay.
friend who watches, like he's got nothing to do with Web3. He just watches a shit ton of YouTube. He said when he watches a YouTube reel and he clicks like and watches it like 2 or 3 times, they'll show him all videos from that
Okay.
creator.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know if you saw in the chat. I posted one of the videos I made today, and I had 100. It went up to about 150% retention on it, and
Oh wow.
like, yeah, I have a
So
feeling
people are
that
watching it more than once on average.
yeah, it was a 10-second video, just something stupid. Like I found a short story off of Reddit and shortened it up to 10 seconds. And I'm hoping that if I continue to get high retention, then those people will get recommended my other videos. But obviously, I need to have like, a bunch of videos built up. I think I have maybe like 7 or 8 videos total right now. So I'm trying to get that number a lot higher.
Yeah. I think like I don't know if this does it either, but I think replying to comments, like I don't know, one of my videos I was getting a bunch of hate about like the NFTs and stuff, and I just started going crazy, like clapping back at people in the comments, and then the views kept going up by the hundreds
Mhm.
as I was doing that. So I
Okay.
don't know like what the correlation was there.
All right, we've got intern here. Go ahead, intern. What's been the
Hello guys, how you doing? Oh, I hate
Hi.
hearing myself. I just can't talk when I hear myself.
Did you
Absolutely no value.
bring intern with you to Taiwan, or like can we get a
Yes.
little backstory on intern?
Yes.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
So been working with intern for a few months and then brought him out to Taiwan.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm from Argentina originally, so I've been working with the network for a couple of months, and we decided to come here and create good stuff. So we're on it. But yeah, I was listening to you guys. I was listening to your insights about your YouTube experience, and basically, yeah, there's things that we are like learning on the go. One thing that really surprised me, we were talking with Bark about it, is like all the videos, all the shorts usually goes into this like lifetime spam that gets really really low views on the first 6 hours, and every single one of the shorts at the 6 hour period get boosted, get super boosted, like 2 3K, and they stops. I think that's, I don't know why it's happening, but something that the algorithm is doing with our shorts at least. It's something like that.
See, mine is at the 60-minute mark. It's like almost on exactly 60 minutes. Then mine get boosted, and I've reached a ceiling of 2,000 views, and then it just completely flattens off. And during that time, I'm getting views for maybe 15 or 20 minutes total, and people are commenting, people are liking. You know, I'm getting about like 7 to 15% likes to views on it. So I feel like my ratios are pretty good and my retention is high, but I'm just not getting like promoted. So I've been toying around with like the captions and trying to figure that out, because with YouTube Shorts, I feel like you could put in very little information into the video or into the short once you post it. So like the keywords definitely matter. And I've just been toying around with that. Have you guys found any correlation with any of your videos, why one is getting more views than the other, or do you not have enough data points right
I've
now?
been hearing like mixed opinions about that, because some of the videos that I was trying like being super super specific with the keyword, super super specific with the tags, and they were like okay, and then some videos I just posted from my phone, so I can just edit the short and add music from the phone. That option is not allowed in the browser,
Hmm.
and they perform better. So I have been like hearing some YouTubers that say that you don't have to invest that much time on the tags, that you shouldn't be like spending more than 5 minutes into that. So well, we are like experimenting, but yeah.
Okay.
I've seen you
And
guys messing around with the thumbnails. One thing I noticed today, I was gonna text you guys. I was looking at Mr. Beast's channel. In like 90% of his thumbnails, his mouth is open. He's like,
hmm,
so like, if it's Mr. Beast, there's obviously a reason behind it. So maybe something to try out on the AI thumbnails.
Yeah, Bark doesn't like to open his mouth as much.
hmm, pause.
You're watching the new video. But yeah, mostly, you know what is helping us a lot? When one short is not performing well, we are like changing the title. Changing the title helps like insane. It's like we've been like with the video with 50 or 60 views, and we change the title, and almost instantly it goes to 3K randomly.
Hmm.
You don't have to like repost it. You just change the title and you
No,
see
no,
it.
just change the title. Yeah, yeah. I don't know how it works, but it's working for us at least.
Yeah, because on other platforms, at least I think, like if you were to do something like that, you would have to delete it and then put it back up.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, me too. No, but YouTube works in a mysterious way sometimes, basically.
Yeah. I like the thumbnails though, the
Yeah.
mustache ones. I could tell every day they're like, they look so different every day. I could tell you're really just throwing them all against the wall.
We got to show them the new YouTube video. Can you share screen?
We can
Or
like do that.
can you
I can.
can you share it? You guys got to see what intern just came up with.
Give me a second.
Okay. Yeah, so it's been a lot of throwing it against the wall. I mean, look, even the video, like, here's how far it's being taken. A lot of the video scripts, actually all the video scripts are now being written by ChatGPT. So essentially, the cool thing about ChatGPT and the way that I've been using it, which is different from the way that I've been originally using it, there's plenty of ways to use it. Like, there's literally unlimited. There's even so the way that I've been using it is essentially I create a new chat and started teaching it all about the network. So there's a new chat, and it will remember everything you say. So I've literally taught it everything about the network, all about our YouTube channel, about me, Alex, everything. So it knows more about the network than anybody on the face of the earth. So much, in fact, that it even guided me through like some great questions. I'm like, hey, ask me good questions that would make you more educated on YouTube. Teaching it. And now I could say, we've taught it a lot about voice AI, all about these programs, and then you can start to ask it questions to create scripts for you. So you basically teach, and then start asking great probing questions, and it will literally write entire YouTube scripts for you. High-performing YouTube scripts, high-performing titles, that sort of thing. Now, obviously, the performance we're working on, but it takes a while to get these things. That's the other thing. These types of things, like YouTube channels, podcasts, they take a while to take off. There's no HDMI here.
Yeah, YouTube generally has
Is
like
that guy here?
the people who have made it on YouTube have been grinding like forever. Like FaZe, like they're just a public company or whatever. I've been watching them since I was in like 5th grade. So like that shit's really take like Nelk, like he was driving around for years, 8 years.
Yep.
Opening his own merch. Like the YouTube definitely takes a lot longer, but it's like the top tier. Like I forgot who said it, but like it's like the NFL and then Twitter, Instagram's like the college level.
So
Just
yeah,
say
man, I was
it's the WNBA.
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
watching a guy who has one of the top 10 podcasts on YouTube. They were essentially saying that for the first 4 years, they never got more than 100 views on a podcast. And then on year number 5, they started to break out. And then year number 6, they went viral. It took them 6 years to get to there. Took them 6 years. So it just takes
Which
time.
podcast is it?
I forget the name of it. I was watching it this morning. Maybe I'll grab it in just a moment. I want to show you something, though. So, yeah, the thing that is super interesting, and this is about live streaming, even if you get one new person a day, and I think live streaming is equally as important, if not more important, than content creation. Even if you get one new viewer a day to listen to your live stream, that's a big win. One new person every day to come into your live stream and like your channel. It's one person a day. Over 2 months, that's 60 people. And that's pretty substantial. And then over a year, you have 300 people in a live stream. 2 years, you have 600. 3 years, you'll have 900. And then from there, I think it would start to go more exponential. But 1,000 people in a live stream is not an easy thing to do. And you need to develop the skills to maintain that. So we're still learning how to do video podcasts. This is my first time doing video podcasts. I did Twitch streams back when I played Hearthstone, back in college and shit like that. But now I'm more focused on video live streaming, speaking with an audience. It's definitely a skill in itself, being able to entertain via video. It's way different than Twitter Spaces. Twitter Spaces, I was like laying in bed, like fucking backwards in my underwear. Now I'm like, I have to be locked in and focused. Okay. It's full screen.
How many viewers?
Well, we're gonna
would
show a
you
video
have
real quick, Morty.
on the Hearthstone stream?
How many viewers on the Hearthstone stream? It was a decent amount. I was ranked 5 in North America. I was like one of the best players. So I think I
Holy
want to
shit.
say that there was like between 50 to 200, depending on who I was playing against. And if I played against another big streamer, people would come watch my stream and they would like see what cards I had and they would tell the other player.
Is Hearthstone like, are the cards is it pay to win kind of? Like, are the useful competitive cards more expensive?
No, they're. I mean, the game is definitely. If you want to play at the highest level, you do need to put money into it, but it's not a lot. That's all card games are, though. There's no such thing as like a free-to-play card game that really
Yeah.
works. Every single big card game you need to pay. So it'd be like $60.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's
Yeah,
not
it
too bad.
like it would be like $60. They would release like a card expansion every 3 months. So it'd be like $60 every 3 months. So over the course of a year, it'd be like $240. But I played every day, and the game was super fun. So that was worth it to me. Okay, you guys aren't going to be able to hear this video. I'm playing a video. It's 2 minutes. This is our new video on Voice AI. Intern just whipped this up. I thought it was pretty fucking awesome. So I just kind of want to show where it's at. You guys can go watch it on YouTube, Morty and Chum. I'll be right back. We're going to play it though for the stream. Hey everyone. I want to talk about something exciting. You may notice something strange about my voice, but you probably don't. That's because it was generated. Hold on, we're fixing the delay. Mustache. 1 minute. Bum, 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 bum.
Mustache. 1 minute.
What? I only have one channel. Only one window. Hey everyone. I want to talk about something exciting. You may notice something strange about my voice, but you probably don't. That's because it was generated using artificial intelligence. That's right. The voice you just heard wasn't actually me, but a version of me created using AI text-to-speech, a technology that allows you to input text and generate an artificial voice that speaks the text for you. Today, I'm going to show you how to create your own AI voice. Let's begin. The first step in creating an AI voice is to provide samples of the voice you wish to clone. This is called voice sampling. This could be your own voice or anybody you have voice audio from. Once you have your audio clips, head over to 11AI's Voice Lab to create your first voice. It's important to have a large and diverse sample, speaking multiple phrases, words, and even singing if you'd like. The better the audio, the better the result. Step 2, adjust the settings. For this step, you'll want to adjust the clarity and variety settings. The clarity setting ensures that the AI will speak clearly, and the variety settings will add variety to the voice to make it sound more natural. Different voices require different settings, so you'll want to play with this one to make sure you get it right. Step 3, finding the perfect output. Now it's time to nail that perfect AI voice. This involves testing the AI with multiple text inputs until you're satisfied with the result. If the voice you're trying to clone uses certain pause words or key phrases, be sure to include those to make it sound as natural as possible. Once you finalize the text, adjust the remaining settings until you're happy with the result. Now that we have our AI voice, here's a couple examples of that voice in action. So this is not my real voice. It might sound like it, but it's not. This is a voice generated by an artificial intelligence company called 11 Labs. Now let's take it one step further. Here's a conversation between AI me and AI Joe Rogan.
So Bark, you're finally here. Thanks for joining the podcast, man. Means a lot.
You're too kind, Joe. Alex is late again for the space, so I had a couple of minutes. Thanks for having me. And that's it. By following these simple steps, you can create your own AI voice using 11AI. If you're interested in trying it out, you can sign up with the link in the description below. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. If you didn't, your problem. Isn't that fucking crazy, chat? Isn't that crazy?
That was sick.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Crazy, chat. Isn't that crazy?
That was sick.
Yeah, that's pretty nuts.
Crazy,
You
chat.
can stop sharing.
Isn't that crazy?
So, the interesting thing about this 11AI shit is how good it is already. I mean, it's already fucking insane. So, I'm super bullish on these AI voices. I mean, if you guys like these videos, these like sort of tutorial videos, we'll keep making more of them. I think they're useful. And look, I mean, during the bear market, we're trying to do some cool shit. Dude, it is fucking freezing in here. It's almost like, and it actually feels like I'm in a polar ice cap. And I don't know how to adjust the setting. I'd have to show you guys the thermometer, but everything's in Chinese, so it's like impossible to adjust. Morty, Chum, have you guys started using AI at all since our conversation last night or this morning?
Just for pleasure.
Okay.
I use ChatGPT like at least an hour every day. Like when I sit at work, like I have like my work computer and then my personal computer. There's just a tab open on ChatGPT, and I'm just like messing around, trying to get better at it. I'm gonna try feeding it. I'm gonna teach it everything about me, and then go from there and do what you were saying.
So, let's see here. Let me see if I can show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, can we switch over to ChatGPT or my window shared? Let me know when we're good. Let me show you guys how I've been using it on a daily basis. Okay, so let me give you an example. So, like I would say to ChatGPT, if you can see my window, say like today I'm going to be teaching you about a person named Bark. Say you understand if you understand. So I'm going to teach you about a person named Bark. Say, and then I'm going to feed you information line by line. Say I understand if you understand. Okay. So, great. I'm ready to learn about Bark. Please go ahead and provide the information. So I'd say, look, Bark is a social media influencer. I understand. Bark is a social media. So it'll be like Bark is 24.
Bark has a huge penis.
Bark has a mustache. Bark works in Web3. Bark works in AI. Bark. He works in both.
Wow. It's just like,
Yeah, so Bark, let's see here. Bark hosts podcasts. Bark makes content on YouTube, Twitter, and Instagram. Oh, he also makes content for TikTok. Bark wears suits and Bark wears suits sometimes. Bark is sarcastic. Bark can also be serious. Bark likes to educate and entertain. Okay, so I've taught it a little bit about me. Just a little basic profile. Now I can just say, tell me a bit about Bark. Okay, so Bark is a 24-year-old social media influencer who works in Web3 and AI. He hosts podcasts, creates content on various social media platforms, including YouTube, Twitter, TikTok. Bark has a sarcastic sense of humor and can be serious when necessary. He likes to both educate and entertain his audience. Bark also wears suits on occasion. Okay, now, this exact chat is now building a profile on Bark. If I was to really use this seriously, I would train this for like an hour. I would tell it everything about me, where I'm from, sort of what I do, like how many followers I have on each platform, that sort of thing. And then you can start asking it questions. I can say like, develop a few business growth strategies for Bark. Expand into new social media platforms. While Bark creates content on several social media platforms, there are additional platforms you can create content. For example, you could explore Clubhouse or Twitch. Develop a product or service. Bark's expertise in Web3 and AI could potentially use to develop a new product or service. He could develop a chatbot or AI-powered tool that helps businesses improve their social media marketing efforts. Collaborate with other influencers. Offer online courses or coaching. His expertise could be used to attend industry events and conferences. Okay, so it just gave me 5 growth strategies that I consider for my business. Just from that little piece of information, and they're all hyper relevant. So let's just see here. Okay, so let's go further into this product or service. Name a few specific products Bark could develop. And why is this useful? Well, I don't have to sit there and stare at the fucking wall thinking about what I could be doing with my life. I could tell ChatGPT everything about me, and it will tell me great ideas that I could go and pursue. And then once it gives me a good idea, I can ask it further to explain how I could launch a business with that idea. You see how much time this is going to save? For all the people that are sitting there thinking that, I don't know what I want to do with my life, or I don't know what I need to do, tell it all your skills, tell it what about you, tell it what you love doing, tell it what you get excited about doing, and then ask it what you can do in that field. And then ask, what are some business opportunities? Here's a business opportunity that I like. Tell me about that opportunity. Tell me exactly how I could execute. Okay, so let's see here. Bark could develop a chatbot that helps businesses automate their social media, a virtual event platform, a social media training program, a Web3-based social media platform, a social media analytics tool. Okay, so now I could say, let's just say I like that chatbot. Okay, so I want to develop that chatbot. Tell me the specific steps into launching that chatbot. Explain the steps from a development perspective and marketing perspective. Sure. Development steps. To develop the purpose and functionality. Bark will be able to decide what the chatbot can do. Choose a chatbot development platform. Develop a conversational flow. Integrate the chatbot with social platforms. Test and refine the chatbot. Marketing steps. Define the target audience. Create a landing page. Promote the chatbot using social media. Reach out to influencers and publications. Offer incentives to early adopters, et cetera, et cetera. Okay, so it just gave me a 5-step plan from a development and a marketing standpoint. You understand? Do you see why this is so fucking powerful? Now, you could ask it to go further into each one of these 10 points and define them further with specific actionable steps. Now, let's just see. Come up with a few brand names and slogans for Bark's new chatbot. Sure, here's a few brand names. Botmate, Social Flow, Chatty Mark, My Social Bot, MessageMate. Couple slogan ideas. Okay.
That is crazy.
Okay, I'll say lock in the name Social Flow and the slogan number 4. Got it. So I've locked in those brand names. Now, develop a pitch deck for this chatbot. Develop a pitch deck for this chatbot. Okay. So now it's developing me a pitch to take this idea to venture capital or a potential investor. And it's literally giving me a breakdown. So my introduction slide, introduce Social Flow, explain what it does, highlight the key benefits, provide an overview of social marketing landscape with the challenges business face with their social media efforts. So literally, I've been doing this for 10 minutes, and I already have a better business idea than if I had fucking 5 incredibly smart people in a room for 8 hours. It would take them the whole day to create this, and I've created this in 10 minutes. So here's just an outline. Now I could say, refine the pitch deck, break it down slide by slide. Give me specific points, text, and media assets. Explain where they should be on each slide. Sure, here's a detailed breakdown. Slide 1, title and introduction. The name of the chatbot, the tagline, a brief introduction to the product. The tagline, the one that we just developed, maximize your social chatbot. Below that, include a clear statement that describes the value proposition. Add a relevant image or animation. Slide 2, market overview. Slide 3, product features. 4, competitive landscape. 5, business model. This literally just replaced my whole college degree because I had a whole semester about how to make a pitch deck in an entrepreneurship class, and I just made this in 10 minutes. This full VC pitch deck on a new chatbot idea that it created based upon my skill set and things that it thought I would enjoy making. And I said, hey, a chatbot actually sounds fun. I think I could do that. Now I could actually start developing the code. Write me Python code for a basic social media, for a basic AI chatbot to help users ask questions on a website. So now it's writing me the code for the chatbot that could feature on a website. It's an AI chatbot that asks basic questions. Could sports teams put information about their franchise and ask and make decisions on stats would be the best contracts? Yes. It could. It can do anything once you learn how to use it. So like, look, I've literally developed an entire business. It's like, I'll stop the code. Tell me the employees I would need for this company. Lists in order of priority and estimate their salary. Sure. Here's the key employees. CEO, founder, 100,000 to 1 million per year. You would be the founder. The CTO, 120 to 300,000. Head of marketing. Chatbot developer. So now it's literally telling me who I need to hire. The reason I'm going so deep in here is I want to show you literally how far that it can go. So like, I could say code me a website, simple landing page. Code me a website in HTML. Simple landing page. Big, hero video, few key features, contact at the bottom, and then a bottom footer. Do header. Might ask some more questions. All right. So it just now it's building a HTML website based upon what I wanted it to have. I said, give me a header with a hero video, key features, contact section, and footer. So you can actually build, you can literally build an entire business in like 20 minutes.
That's fucking crazy.
So, and for you guys, I could be like, hey, give me 10 AI themed YouTube videos, YouTube video titles in the theme of Mr. Beast. So let's just say I have my business now. I want to go to YouTube. I want to make content. Titles. Okay. Sure, here's 10 AI themed views. I gave an AI $10,000 and here's what it did. Last one to stop training an AI wins $100,000. Donating $50,000 to it. Well, some of these are okay. Teaching an AI to play Minecraft. AI versus human. Who can solve a Rubik's Cube? Giving AI control of my social media for a week. Only communicating with the chatbot. I could say, make them crazier.
Well, what if you did Tinder conversations using AI? I bet that would do well.
Yeah.
Rizzing with AI.
So I could be like,
Bonjour. Bonjour.
develop a Python code that.
Ethan, we're fucking working in here. Okay.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up.
So I've built this entire business in just a few minutes here. You can just see from the top. So I taught it a little bit about me. Taught it a little bit about me for 5 minutes. And then I said, what are some businesses that I could get into? And then it said, do a chatbot. I said, that's interesting. So I said, tell me how I could develop a chatbot from a development standpoint, from a marketing standpoint. I said, cool. Now come up with a brand name and slogans. It did it. And then I said, now write me a pitch deck for the bot. And I said, now break down the pitch deck, refine it slide by slide, give me specific points, give me the media assets and where they should explain on each side. And then I said, cool. Now develop me the code for the chatbot. Develop me the code for the chatbot. Tell me the employees I would need and their salaries. Told me the salaries. Now make me a website in HTML by specific things. Built me a website. I could launch it. Give me 10 YouTube video ideas to help promoting this. Give me 10 YouTube video ideas. Make them crazier. So this was just a brief example of how I've been using it. Essentially teaching it, asking it questions, and then asking it to define steps in order to complete objectives. So if your goal is to create amazing content, start teaching it about yourself, how you like to make content, who you are, a little bit about that, and then start asking it some content video ideas, and then tell it to break down. So I could just say like, give me, okay, so here I asked these Mr. Beast titles. This one is, so let's just say,
Bark, how honest should we be with the AI when we're telling it about ourselves?
tell it everything.
Like, should
I
I,
mean, I
put
don't
in
know,
like Chum has a crippling porn addiction? Like,
Dude.
should I be putting that shit in there?
if you want to.
No.
Okay, so here we go. Write me 10 video ideas. AI video ideas. Okay, so let's just say, write a video script for idea number 1. Break down the camera shots, B-roll, music, titles on screen, etc. Be very specific. The video should be 2 minutes long. All right.
Yo.
Yo.
Here we go. Now it's telling me exactly how to make this video. What shots to put, like how the camera, look, so Shot 1, establishing a shot of a futuristic cityscape. Narrator. Close-up of a smartphone. Narrator. AI-powered medical device. The field of healthcare. Autonomous vehicle, transportation. So it literally tells me exactly what to put from the title. So there's no more guessing. So if you're like trying to think about, oh, what should my video be about? There's no more guessing. I could say, make the video. Say I didn't like that video. I say, make this video way more scary. The dark side of AI. Establishing a dark, deserted city. Artificial intelligence, AI is transforming the way. So now it's in our homes, our cars, our workplaces. And then they talk about the risk, cyber attack. So literally, you can say, rewrite the script, but in Chinese. I mean, anything. It can do anything. As soon as you understand this about AI, you will never look at the world the same way. You can actually be, and I say infinite times more powerful, you can be infinite times more powerful. Single people that figure out how to use AI will literally be able to take down multi-million-dollar businesses with 100 employees. That's what we're looking at here. So that was a little preview of how I'm using it. That's the alpha for today. We'll check it out later on Pontification tomorrow. I can show you a little bit more about how we've been using it and sort of how we've been taking advantage of it. And the
Bart,
other tools.
do you
as
have
well.
like a link to like the syntax for ChatGTP? Because like you were telling it like, oh, I'm going to tell you about this person, Bark. Say I understand if you understand. Is there like, can you just talk to it like a human, or is there specific syntax that we should be following?
You can talk to it like a human. So if you tell it, just like give it context. So if you want to talk to it like a human chum, just say, hey, I'm going to be speaking to you like casually, just like let me know. And that's why I said at the beginning, like, tell me you understand if you understand. So the way I do it is like, here's what we're going to be doing. I explain, I give it context. I'm going to be telling you about Bark. I'm going to feed you things line by line. Tell me every time if you understand a point, just say, I understand. Easy go, I understand. And then start asking it questions. And then let's just say I say generate 10 business ideas. I like idea number 2. I'll say lock in idea number 2, and it will remember that as the official choice that I made. So I basically confirm information and confirm a bunch of choices that it's made, and then it can make decisions based upon those choices. So I'll talk to it for 6 hours, confirm thousands of choices, and then I can basically ask it to do anything based upon the choices that it knows. Like I have a window about the network, the business for the network, and been asking it strategies and ideas and all these different types of things about the network. So to me, chum, it's pretty flexible. I mean, there's really no right or wrong way to do it, but there's definitely ways that you can get the most out of it. And it's this sort of workflow that I've been using has been by far the best.
If you treat it nicer, will it work better? Like if I start everything with like, hey, baby girl, and then type it in, is it going to work better for me? Or have you even tried that?
No, but it doesn't do anything sus. So like I would just use this. But there's other AI tools if you want to do sus stuff. This one
You're
I'm
muted,
just
Morty.
You got to be respectful for when it has a mind of its own. Like I always say please, I always say thank you, because you never know what's going to happen. So kind of
No.
be nice to the AI.
Wait, is Ethan here too?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He's here.
Oh, Ethan is here. Can we get Ethan? Does he have video up?
Yeah,
Video. Nice.
that is like actually mind blowing. I mean, I use ChatGPT every day, and I swear, like every single time I use it, I'm like blown away. Are you still like get that feeling every time you use it?
It's becoming less and less because now I've realized I've just accepted that it can do everything. It kind of reminds me of like Web3 at the very beginning. It was like, oh my gosh, like you can own your money. That was so crazy. Like you can own a picture. Like, oh my God, my mind is blown. Now, when I'm buying an NFT, it doesn't even cross my mind. AI's sort of entered into that category. Nothing will surprise me. Obviously, like I'm blown away by certain things like voice technology and video technology when they first come out. I'm like, holy shit. But now it's like, when you change your perspective from being like shocked and amazed to being understood and turning it into a tool, you immediately start going into hyperdrive mode. So like that was how I was in Web3. I just sat there in shock. I was like, oh my God, this is crazy. And I did that for months and I wasted time and I wasted opportunity because I was just blown away. With AI, instead of being shocked and blown away, which I was at first, I'm now just saying, okay, don't be scared. Don't be like don't be afraid of anything. Just jump in and learn and grasp it and like hold it by the horns, because those who hold AI by the horns are gonna win fucking big. There's no doubt in my mind. DTWD, thanks
Yeah.
for showing. You're welcome. Yeah, no need to thank. We're just checking it out together. I'm just letting you go through. So I mean, you should definitely be using this. All your content ideas and shit, man.
Yeah, no, like I've been following along with you. I'm teaching AI about Morty, and I gave it like I just bought the premium. I don't know. Mine's like telling me. I told it like I lost my account, and it was like you must have violated the terms of service. It just knows everything. It's crazy.
Yes. So it will. So yeah, tell it more about you. And the reason I teach it about me first is because it's going to contextualize all the things it tells me based upon who I am and what I would like to hear. So that's the first thing. And the more you teach, if you just so like how it works is like you have all these chat windows on the side. So like one of these chat windows, I would teach about Bark. One of these I would teach about a business. One of these I would maybe, you can combine them all if you'd like to, but some of these I have specific for other things. So just keep it specific, and you can basically keep using a chat window forever. It will remember everything. Is getting the ChatGPT Plus worth it? I think so. It got way faster. Yeah.
Yeah.
Not higher quality
Yeah.
responses, but the responses are instant all the time.
And you never get locked out.
Yeah, you never get locked
if
out.
you don't have the premium, sometimes you'll just be using it, and then it'll stop typing, and it's like, oh, we're overloaded right now.
The fact that this is $20 is unbelievable. In fact, I think that they could easily charge $2,000 a month to $5,000 a month for this, and it would still be worth it.
Yeah, 20. When I saw it was $20, I was like, my jaw dropped.
It does the work of 90% of the employees, like that you would need to hire in a company. So like it
Do
just
you
allows
think-
you to allows you to moonwalk.
Do you think it's always going to be just like this easily accessible? They'll never make it like harder to utilize?
No.
Interns
No,
coming in.
Ethan?
No.
Why-
No.
Hold on.
It's here. It's here.
Yeah,
It's-
Ethan just
it's here to
knows.
stay.
Sorry, I was not hearing.
Yeah, I want to see what the 4 cam looks like on the stream. 4-person cam.
No, I didn't set it up, so I will have it for tomorrow. And I'm just too lazy to make it now, so
Yeah, Ethan, do you think you're on the stream right now? Because you're not. You're just
No,
in the
I'm
call.
just trying to make you laugh because I see you on. So I'm trying to.
Yeah, it's working. I don't have a Chat GTP account. Like I haven't even fucking tried it once, but
What?
like I've been struggling like creating scripts for like the short form videos, and I think it'd be really effective to use it because I've been trying to do looping scripts. So like what I'm talking about, Bark, that like loop back on itself.
Yes.
And because I think that helps with retention, but trying to do a looping script within 10 to 15 seconds about any given subject is a little, I don't want to say like a lot harder than you think. Like I've done it, but I feel like ChatGTP could just make it so much easier and just do it instantly. And I could teach myself about it or teach it about myself, and then just have it run and run and run. And I don't even have to fucking think anymore. And I could just turn into
Yeah.
a machine.
It could do it right now. I did I was telling my friends from like high school about ChatGPT, and my friend does like investment banking or some shit like that, and he didn't believe me how good it was. And I was telling him like it can do your job better than you, and he's like, fine, have it write a merger analysis for these two companies. So I just spent like 30 minutes optimizing the prompt, and I sent it to him, and he's like how did you do that? Like tomorrow morning, I'm showing my boss. Like he was blown away.
Yeah.
And what does
it can
the
do it.
paid version offer that the free doesn't?
It's faster and you never get locked out.
Oh, do you get like rate limited on the free version?
Yes.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Yeah, I'll just get the paid version then.
And you get yeah, that's how most of these AIs work. They have like some sort of free feature. You either get like a limited number of generations, or you get a slowed down or like lower performance version of the AI. So look, like with Midjourney, I got Midjourney Premium. It was like $60. Also, I think it was worth it as well. I'm still learning how to use it, but the amount of shit you can do with Midjourney is also insane. Like, so I'm creating a pitch deck, and then all of the photos and all the media on the pitch deck is going to be created in Midjourney, and it looks like we hired an expensive artist to make it for us. So, yeah, like when I talk about the power, and eventually once these AI video tools come out, one person will be able to create a movie. Like, I think within the next 1 year, one person will be able to create a movie that looked like 200 people worked on it.
When that happens, I'm done, man. I'm fucking done.
Yeah. And they'll be able to have you could have Matt Damon star in your movie with his voice, his face.
No, imagine me. Like, I'm just waiting for someone to use AI to replicate me, replicate my voice.
You'll be the last person that happens to.
Yeah, the last.
Bert's already doing it. I know he is.
No
He's
one's
already
trying to
doing
get
it.
your voice in AI, even. No one's trying to get mine either, honestly. Have you played around or looked into any video editing AI tools? Is there tools for that?
Yeah, Runway AI.
What?
Also one called Descript, Descript, and Runway AI. Check them out. Descript is
Dude,
free.
Runway is
They're
really
both free.
cool.
Yeah, they're both free. They have a premium versions, but for the most part, it's free. Descript. Here, can you share screen, intern? This is Descript.
I should
Like it or not, there's gonna come a day when you think,
I should record this presentation.
We should do a podcast.
A pod what? I should start a YouTube channel.
I should record my screen.
Hey guys.
Hey everyone.
And
We're pushing.
I've never actually. Oh my god.
We record a lot of stuff.
yep, you do. But before you share it,
Sent.
I don't like this.
you're gonna want to edit it first.
Uh-oh.
But editing is
Hard, I know. Where do you even start, right? Well, I'll show you where to start. Meet Descript. It's a powerful new tool that makes editing easy. So easy that you'll want to edit videos.
nice. How does it
Work? Well, first you need some video or audio. If you've already got some, just drag it right into Descript. Wait for it.
Hey guys, welcome to my first YouTube video. Hopefully my little guys don't fall.
Whoa.
What?
Nah.
Yeah, it takes your audio and turns it into text. So when this happens,
All right guys, I'm going in. Sweetie. What? Dinner. I'm doing a thing, Mom!
you can cut it out like this.
Okay.
How
about that?
But get this, Descript can turn your text back into audio.
I'm pretty sure this is a first edition super rare creature kawaii. I was wrong. It's a 7th edition, more common than water creature kawaii.
It's called Overdub. Just type what you meant to say right into Descript.
I'm pretty sure this is a 7th edition creature kawaii.
And for those who need it, Descript has a screen recorder built right in.
Hey everyone. We're pushing a big update today to our content management system.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop you right there. This is so boring.
I know.
Check it out.
Hey everyone. We're pushing
With a click, you can remove every kind of, like, and whatever the hell that is.
Hey everyone. We're pushing a big update today to our CMS.
That's so cool.
And with a few clicks, you can publish your project right to the web and easily share with anyone.
Damn, Jenny. Underestimated you.
And Descript is no slouch either, with support for things like non-destructive multi-track.
So here's the AI video editing. Non-destruct multi-track video editing built in, and it's free. This tool is free.
With support for things like non-destructive multi-track precision editing.
No.
Titles, transition.
Precision editing. So you can do titles, overlay titles, timing, zoom pans, video effects,
And
transitions.
keyframe animation, audio mixing, and
audio mixing, pretty damn cool.
mastering tools, even exporting your project to other pro apps.
Awesome. So you could begin your file. You could load it into Descript, take out all the bullshit, then take it to a Premiere to do some, to do the final stuff.
To other pro apps.
Woo!
And get this, you and your collaborators can work in the app at the same time.
Would I be able to like use that to help me with what we were talking about last night? You think?
Hold on one second. I'm coming back. You can stop sharing. What were we talking about last night? The one?
The pen.
Pens.
Yeah.
No,
I
the
don't.
pen.
How could that help
Like
you with
the
the pen?
pen.ai. You know what I'm talking about? The pen AI.
But how could that assist
No.
you with that?
Is there something else?
I don't know.
Is that
I
the
don't know
full
how that.
URL?
I don't know
for
how that would
business
help you.
ideas behind that.
Oh, yeah. Make a business with it. Actually, yeah.
yeah.
We'll look into that. Maybe on a call later. We'll check it out. I didn't even think about that, but now I'm thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, it probably could. It probably could. But with that being said, look, we ran an hour over, but I like doing these chats. We'll bring more of you guys up more often. We'll do these sort of like
Wait.
breakout sessions.
Real quick, I told someone in chat, DTWD, I would ask you to do this. He wants you to ask ChatGPT how the pyramids were built.
Okay, can you share my screen?
And then
This one's
ask him
for
if
you.
Epstein killed himself afterwards.
I could tell you that.
This one's for you, DTWD.
Yeah. Large blocks of limestone and granite that were quarried from nearby sites. The blocks were transported to a construction site using sledges, rollers, and possibly boats. They were moved into place using ramps and levers. They're built up layer by layer. The interior, I don't buy it.
Yeah, I'm not buying that.
No, keep riding. That actually is. That is actually like the.
Ethan, shut the fuck up. We all know
Ask
he's
it, ask it what the chances are that aliens made the period. Be like, wasn't it aliens or something?
So here's my theory that I believe. There's a theory that the Egyptians used sound to construct the pyramids. They believe they used sound to levitate heavy stone blocks. Acoustic levitation. When a sound is at a why are you laughing? Dude, they don't understand how the pyramid was made, intern. That's the thing. That nobody knows how, and they believe. Okay. We're gonna hold on.
That's the biggest bullshit I've ever heard.
All
The sound?
Hold on.
Why hasn't anyone built the pyramids since? Oh wait, they're useless.
Well, maybe.
No, they aren't.
So they were
They're
built.
tombs.
They were built using technology that we don't understand. Okay, hold on.
I always go back to the ancient Egyptian traditions that speak
I could
of
read you the
priests
secret doctrine
chanting
right now, and it
as these
literally
huge
explains
blocks
to me how the pyramids were built. Okay.
were lifted into the air. Were they using some kind of sound that was able to
information is
manipulate
everything.
matter? We
I
know
will
that
say
sound
that.
can manipulate matter, as a matter of fact. The notion that we could lift huge blocks with sound seems absurd to archaeologists, and yet it's there in the traditions. I think the key thing is we're looking at technologies that are not the same as ours.
Yes.
And that's
yes,
partly
that's the
why
point.
archaeologists can't see them. Because
You're
they're
looking
looking
at
for us
YouTube
in the
videos on
past,
how
and they're
the
not
pyramids
open
were
to the
built at this
possibility
point.
that there are whole other
this
kinds
is
of
Joe Rogan.
technology
This
that
is
can be
legit
used.
shit.
I always go back to the
Okay, I just played it because they had an archaeologist on there who's studied the pyramids his entire life. So he's put way more time than I have. I put probably 40 minutes. He's put his entire lifetime into how they were built. Basically saying that the Egyptians used technologies that we do not understand. And yes, they were thousands of years before us. The idea is that we're looking for our own technology and our ways of thinking in science with the way that they operated, when in reality, they may have been using entirely different technologies and sciences. There's also the theory of lost civilizations, which is pretty amazing. And now with the discovery of these massive craters and these massive meteor strikes, there's real information to believe that there were advanced civilizations before modern civilization that have been wiped out by mass extinction events. I'm talking like 90 to 99% of humanity being wiped out. Just do the research, do your own due diligence. You can figure it out on your own time. But with that being said, thank everybody for tuning in. We're going to let Bachbuster take it away for the remainder of this. I liked having you guys up. Terrible takes, so maybe we'll do this again in the future. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of your night. We'll see you tomorrow on the what the fuck is it called? The Dog Pound. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.
Good night, YouTube.
Chat. Thank you for tuning in. If you're still here, waiting for a motivational message or a sign, do you want me to leave the music on for a little bit? I can leave the music on. Alright, we'll leave it on for, well, I just don't want to leave my computer, like, can you play it from your screen? Okay, we're going to leave the music on. Play it from the podcast. Thank you, everybody. Have a great rest of your day. If you want the channel, if you want the video, it's called Block